Why men pull away when we get close. Hi, my name is Chengi, and you, my precious one, are my world. Welcome to CHENGI'S world, where I teach you ladies how to present as a high value, high worth, high status woman that men simply cannot live without. That said, let us go into today's subject, where we're going to talk about why men pull away when you have been so close. Some of you ladies will be able to say to me, yes, Chengi, I know exactly what you mean. Had a wonderful long chat with my man. Or the guy I was dating, we spent all night on the phone, chatting, talking, getting to know one another. Or we had a wonderful weekend together where we went and did all these fun things, and it was close. It wasn't even about the sex. It was just about bonding, and never felt more close, more understood, more dear to anybody. And I thought, this is it. We're just going to move on from strength to strength and build something special. And then, poof, the next day, no text, no contact. He went off the grid. And even though maybe he was responding to your messages, but just like barely, you felt energetically that he pulled away and that he might be speaking to you, but not at the same frequency and not at the same place. So what the hell has happened? Well, one or the two things that definitely come to mind right now. One of which is sometimes when we spend all of that time with men, especially in the early stages of the dating phase, when you're still dating, you've just met, and you have this amazing time where you share your childhood stories and you share your family stories. You feel good, because as women, we feel good when we talk, when we share. Our levels, our happy hormones rise to the top, and we're happy. And we feel understood and heard, and we love it. But we sometimes overshare. We share information that we don't realize will freak this guy out. Okay. We will share that we have a family member that is crazy, or we share certain things that happened to us in our childhood. Maybe we were molested, or we feel so open that we overshare. And in that moment, he is taking in all this information, and probably he's sharing exactly the same sort of stuff with you, so you feel free to do so. And then when the phone goes down and the next day hits, he realizes this girl is probably going to have a lot of issues, and I'm really not about that life. I'm sure it's happened to you. You've listened to a guy, he's told you about his heartbreak, and you kind of, in the moment, you feel for him, you share stories, but then you kind of think, do I really want to take on all of this baggage? So that is one reason that a man would pull away, because he's really having to examine if he really wants to take on this baggage. And probably that's just his way of saying later. So that's why I say to you ladies, be careful the information that you share with men, especially when you first meet them. Have mystery, hold back. Certain information is not relevant at the early stages. It's something that becomes relevant after you are in a relationship and have been in the relationship for a while. So hold back on giving too much information about yourself. Mystery is seductive, it's attractive. Learn to not give it all up and answer every question that he has for you. You're not in an interview when you're not ready to share. Just say, I'm not comfortable answering that question, or I'll answer that question when I get to know you better, I promise. Okay, so he knows that you are controlling your emotions, that you know what you're comfortable sharing and not sharing. Okay, the second reason why men pull away, and this is typically the reason when you have been in a relationship or are starting in the early phases of a relationship, and you've had all of this emotional charge, you've had a wonderful time, it's been great. Men need to pull away in order for them to think. I know, it's really bizarre. Us girls, we have this amazing bonding session. What do we want to do? More bonding is what we want to do. More talking, more getting to know, more plans for tomorrow, more of the same. But men organize their thoughts and their feelings and their emotions whilst they work. So typically a man will fall back and then engross himself into his work. As he is working, he is processing those emotions. We have to understand that men are not as sophisticated emotionally as we are. We are like a Porsche driving on a super highway, and they're like a horse and carriage on a country lane, okay, when it comes to emotions. So they process the overcharge, as wonderful as it was for him too, and as great as it was for him too. he has to process, what does that mean about me, where I'm going, what this girl means to me. Do I want to carry on and possibly break her heart because I wasn't really that invested? Do I want to invest? Is this the right thing for me? So whatever he's going through, or whatever he is experiencing emotionally, he is going to pull away and begin to work. So he might say to you, I'm really busy at work, and chances are that is exactly what he's doing. He's putting his mind in the work so that he can begin to process his emotions. Now all you can do at that time is say, hey, listen, I just want you to know that I'm here for you whenever you need to, but take as much time as you need to get on with the things that matter to you. I'm here if you need me. Let me know if you need anything, and then give him some space, because you giving him space allows him to understand that you're the kind of woman who will always be able to give him space. Men are petrified by a woman who cannot give them space. They don't want to be in a relationship with a woman who is clingy and needy and constantly needs them to be around. He wants to be the woman that he knows in the long term, whenever I need space, she's not going to take it personally. And so what is more likely to happen in this situation is he will come back. I know that our instinct, ladies, is to pursue, right? Pursue, right? He is not showing me the affection I want, or whatever it is that I want, so I'm going to pursue it. And then what ends up happening is you find yourself in a little bit of a mess, okay? Because you are pursuing this man, and now he has to fall back until he decides you're not the girl for him. So high value women know how to give men this space. They know how to respect a man when he pulls away, even when he's been close with you. And then what you can do is turn to your girlfriends and do something that is fun and exciting, so that he knows that you will get on with your life and that you are having a good time. And if it stays in the cave too long, who knows, some other guy might come and snap you up. Okay, I hope this video was really helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining my tribe. In the meantime, my darlings, take care of you. Bye-bye now.